gym facility.
Gym, yeah. The Cooper Gym. Many a step class.
The old gym.
Yeah. You silly goosey. Oh, the old breaker paddle.
This was also the supplemental student services staff.
Now, electricity in this building was mostly DC in the early days. Later on, a more modern AC service that you'll be familiar with in your home was introduced. But most of the lighting and most of the motor loads in this building were on a split bus 12240 volt system. Still on. Look at the craftsmanship of this switchboard, and then also just look at the OSHA implications. Yeah, I want to turn the lights on. Oh, I'll just stick my finger right there. Isn't that nice? We've preserved one of these DC distribution panels. They weigh about 200 pounds, right, James, wherever you are? Yes. Yeah, they're heavier than one would think. Now, we're in the basement. You'll notice this low ceiling here. And the reason for this, the ceiling is there's no occupiable space above us. There is a gigantic air duct. Where are you, Guy? Where's Scala? You know what's up there. The duct of death. A lot of dirt. Recall that in 1912, there really was no modern forced air ventilation or air conditioning to speak of. And most buildings were naturally lit and ventilated. And so to try to get the maximum possible ventilation in this building, there are a series of tremendous air intakes on the roof. And then there are two rather large brick shaftways which come down from the roof and then enter at either end of this duct in the basement. And then there was a room in the center where there was fan equipment to draw air in continuously and then push it through the ductwork system all through the building. And you'll see these cast iron gratings, which were the fresh air ducts in this building. So this building was mechanically ventilated. It wasn't refrigerated. It wasn't air conditioning. But there was always a supply of fresh air in this building. And it creates just an absolutely fascinating space up here that's tall enough to walk through. And in fact, I've been in here many times because it's the only way to run cables to certain parts of this building. There's only one access into it. I'm not going to tell you where it is. Now, another aspect of naturally ventilating and lighting this building was the use of sidewalk vaults. All of the basement rooms have vault areas which project under the sidewalk line. And originally, there were operable windows in these vaults. And there was a hollow space with a grate on top. So air could come down. You could open the window and get fresh air in the basement. And then in some of the vaults where there was no grating, there were a series of little glass circles that have turned purple over the years to provide light in there. So we'll see when we go through what was last used as the wood shop, we'll see a good example of those vault windows.
Why they turn purple?
I think from the ultraviolet.
Have you talked about these railroad tracks?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Wow. I didn't know there was still more in here.
I lose track of what this room was used for over the various years, but it was last used as a storeroom. And some of the stuff that was stashed away here in the sidewalk vault are these beams.
Okay.